and ArgoN. Left side with Dougal, Voik, Ligais, Chasson, and Knight. The first game we'll see will be Cannon, which is a best of 7 game, and I forgot to update those. That is a little bit awkward, so let me fix that real quick. The series score is not correct, as you can see. I'll fix this real quick. There we are. Hopefully we'll not miss too much. There we go. Now the scores have been updated. We will go back into the game. And here we are. So, no esports channel. So 5v5 with the push is already happening at one side, with ArgoN opening it up. Retech meanwhile finds another kill onto Knight, and the one side is completely open. So he quits here with the DSR. Shut down by Zenova. Zenova pushes up and finds a second. Third even for this round on Ligais. A quick first round coming out for Cashmere. A matter of 45 seconds for them to take that first round. But let's take a look at the guns that we see. We see an FR Legend, P7, Proto, Dimako, MP7, MP7, AK-12, AK Lion, Dark Proto. Power Wildfire won't be used. These are Dark Angel. Quite a few different guns, which is interesting to see. And surprisingly little M19s. Zenova opening up again. Go to Dougal. To continue the spray down, but there Retech has to come in. Take a look at Chasson. Tries to fight. He gets caught up from the inside by Sean. Sean's here. Pushing outer. Slowly trying to move in, but Voik is already trying to peek too. Ooh, he misses both. Jinzhao gets Voik. Jinzhao will just push on and try to get that second frag. He knows where the guys is. He's very low HP.
Charge set.
Take meanwhile is over. So 3v1. Oh, Jinzhao gets caught up in a trap. And he finds that kill still. Now Sean will have to take him down because Retech is very low HP. And at the time will start ticking. Sean waits here, gets the kill, won't be an issue for him. For round 2, also go into Cashmere.
Your efforts are commended.
So we're getting a lot of PMs, which is very annoying. We always see Knight waiting in front of the smoke. Now he pushes through. Tries to surprise the players, but instead Zenova will find the 2k return. Now Dougal has to push in quick as Retech finds him. One side yet again open as a book. Tries through the smoke. Zenova is there too. Almost gets the kill onto him as Retech now pushes out. Jinzhao meanwhile is opened up on 2 as Ligais finds himself in a 1v5 situation. There's the bomb being planted. It's gonna make a lot of noise. Yeah, the players will hear him. Now he's caught up. He's gonna be caught up from all angles. Tries to push out. Gets the kill onto Retech still. Can't find a second onto Zenova. He rounds off with a 3k again. And so far Cashmere is cruising towards the break of the first half. So pre-fire a little bit through the bookshelf. See Dougal being up in the mid. Let's move over to Chasson as he has close quarters covered. He has to make sure he gets at least 2 kills here, otherwise one side will most likely fall. He now goes for a peek. A very risky peek. Now they know where he is. Now he has to re-peek for Retech. He doesn't do that. Retech gets 2 kills with ArgoN giving him the backup. And once again, one side has fallen. It seems to be a walk in the park for Cashmere now to take it. Let's see Sean rounding off pretty nicely there. 4-0 for Sean, 4-0 for Cashmere too. And let's just hope for ArgoN that this is not going to be a whitewash that we'll be seeing. Let's take a look at Lee guys as he's defending. There we go. Finally, the kills are being made by ArgoN as Dougal opens up on retech. And RARGON gets shot down by Chasson. Sean is still there over at 1 though. Let's go to Sean. Rico's gonna get eat. Is he gonna try and do a no-scope? Nah, Sean's gonna fall back. So Lee guys has pushed up very far and finds both the kills here. C4 is down too. Now Sean is down in a 1v5 situation. It doesn't look like he'll be able to do it. So we have a round going to ArgoN. But this is what they should have been doing all along. Get the opening frags. And try to contest a little bit on the bookshelf, which is not what they were doing. Okay, Sean is now going to move up. Makes a lot of noise doing so. Still gets the kill onto Dougal. Gets Chasson too. Gets the third on Voig. Sean is going mad. He's going to try and go on. He now runs back, but he has dealt an awful lot of damage. This round is not done for. Will this be a 1v5 clutch for Cashmere? That would be one hell of a thing to do. Sean walks around. So prefer there a bit. He knows there are going to be people at the C4. They shouldn't be smoking there because he's only going to make it difficult for him. Sniped, walks through, and Sean will be caught with that. And rounding off this round, a 2K being made by Lee guys. 1 for Chasson, 1 for Dougal. Just Voig not getting a kill there, but definitely holding on well on that defense here for ArgoN. Finally a round for them too, which is quite deserved. But look at that, they're leaving the bookshelf open. They're leaving one vulnerable where they have shown to be vulnerable. So they're just asking to lose the one side here. See RARGON throw the nade. Nade just does not connect to the player defending it. Retech pushes on. Around the corner, finds a headshot onto Chasson. Is gonna push along, gets a second onto Voig. Almost gets the third as Zenova steals that away. But as I just mentioned, the one side is only being defended by 2 people. Is by far the weakest point of ArgoN. And they just keep getting caught off guard there. So now night falls to RARGON. So that's the end of the first half. So we change sides. Cashmere currently leads 5-1. And it doesn't look like they will be giving that away. We do know, of course, that the EU side is a little bit easier on this map. Because this map demands such a high amount of teamwork. Yeah, with the teamwork on Cashmere, they're trained to that. They know how to work together properly. We've seen them get very far too in the Winter League and the Spring League before. So I don't see them crumble under that. See, they do contest the bookshelf, and in return, instead of being in a 2v5 situation, it's a 2v2 situation. Jin Zhao has to defend 2 side on his own. He's gonna try and walk over to connector 2. The guys meanwhile is rotating, so it looks like they want to go for a 2. Chasson just tries to run through, but Jin Zhao is already there. Catches him off, and Liga should have retreated by now. But he's gonna go for it anyways. He finds the kill. He will run into Sean shortly after as he now jumps up, spots the player. Can't get the kill. Jin Zhao rounds off. 2K for him. Yeah, look at the score. Sean currently 9-1, the highest SD we see. Yeah, Retech and Zenova are taking the team by storm. 6-1 to Cashmere, and just 1 round remaining here on Cannon before we move to Airplane. And RARGON pushes up. Retech meanwhile ready, giving backup from that connector. How did they leave this so open? But they do make the kills in return. Dougal has to get the kill quick and shuts down Zenova. It's a 3v2 situation. Now they have to push. They cannot afford to wait here, but because look at that, Sean's already rotating. And the chance of winning the rounds, well, the chances have been diminished quite severely here. So Jin Zhao watching connector 1. Ooh. Oh, he didn't see the fake peek from the C4 carrier. That is Chasson. As Voig has already moved over to 2 side. Chasson now threw a flash. I think he saw him. A flash being thrown. Tries to pre-fire, will get caught by Jin Zhao in the mid. But Voig knows he's there. Just has to get the kill. Gets the kill into Jin Zhao, but they're gonna commit to a 2, which is where Sean is waiting at. Oh, but Sean misses a shot. This round is not over yet. Sean has to push. Or get caught from behind, finds Chasson, looks back, gets second on Voig. A great 1v2 for Sean to round off this first map. And we go home Brazil, 7-1 to Cashmere. Quite the start that we saw here in this tournament, the November Demolition Cup, Red Ticket Cup, as you could see. And as expected, Cashmere wins that first map and takes it by storm. But yeah, not too much resistance that we have seen from ArgoN on the other hand, which is a bit unfortunate. But what was quite evident is that ArgoN just didn't have their defense in order when it came to one side. They left it underdefended, kept doing it over and over and over again when it was clear that they just didn't stand a chance there, didn't switch up. That inevitably cost them to lose a lot of rounds. The one round that they did do something about it is when they pushed the bookshelf and when they actually won that round. So you see how effective it can be if strats are executed properly. You have to take into account what the enemy team is doing. You counter that, because if you don't do that, you will lose your round. So here we are back in the lobby as we wait for the second map, Airplane, to be started. Remember, the team that wins this match will move up in the brackets onto the semifinals. Loser goes to the loser brackets. And that's how it goes here. Meantime, let's check the brackets if there are any updates so far on that, if any matches have been completed. And as far as I can see, there have been no matches completed yet. So it's still quiet as we wait. But it looks like as soon as Sean gets out of his inventory, we will get started on our second map, which is Airplane. But yeah, you have Sean as a scope. Sinova could pick up a scope as well. And I think Jinzhao might do that as well. Because Airplane, especially on another side, you usually see two scopes playing there. With one in the blue room and the other one I prefer on one side. But they are going for Pointman with Raccoon. So Raccoon will most likely play on one side and apply a lot of pressure there. Try to play in the tunnel with a rifle backing him up. Or Sean backing him up. With the other players focusing on two side, one holding mid. So a 2-1-2 setup is what is most likely to be seen in this map anyways. Let's see how they attack it as we load into the game. Have been changed, still Protos, MP7s, Lions, MP7, AK-47, Zenova has switched up a bit, still there, and yeah, so far the guns are the same, although Chasson has picked up the scope, scoping together with Lee guys, and he is using an M40, not the last team standing, which is surprising, and the setup is actually quite different to what I expected. They plan to use retake alone on one side, so they're going for a heavy retake option, using Sean a little bit as a lurker there, as Jinzhao holds the mid. He's gonna go for a nade spot. He should land. Radwar Knight is standing. He gets hit by that grenade and allows Raccoon to get the frag onto him. But yeah, the players so far pushed up on two sides. It is very clear where the push is gonna happen. So Zenova has already rotated. Sean's still watching the bridge for anyone to pass. Gonna pre-fire a bit. Yeah, everyone currently located in front of the one side or at the double doors dark room. Now, Zenova is not really going for the wallbang as we should have seen. Yeah, now Zenova is trying to take the challenge on and gets a 2k. Moves on. Fars the corner here. Lee guy is already getting caught up from behind. Raccoon doesn't see him, but he misses 2 shots. And that's going to cost them. Also here, round 1 going to Cashmere. If they play on like this, I mean, it's a clean round for them even. 2-0, 2-0, 2-0. So 2 assists coming in for, I believe. Yeah, I think 2 assists coming in. Or maybe for Zenova? I'm not sure. But 2 assists coming in for one of the players, which is why the scores are like this. As Chasson has picked up the M19.
Good job.
Meanwhile, opens
Charge
up
set.
against Jin Zhao, but look at that 2-side. The bomb has already been planted. This is a really fast-paced execution on 2-side from ArgoN. And it seems to work as Void gets the another kill onto Zenova. And now it is suddenly a 1v5 with it all being over. Knight gets 3 kills this round, and he's going to make sure that they win this round. It's 1-0. A little bit of chatter about this map. As we know, this map is heavily NRF sided, so if you can get 2 rounds on attack, you're doing quite a good job. So for ArgoN to take the second round here is huge for them, because it keeps them in the game and gives them a fairly good position actually in order to win the round. We see Knight again being pushed up so far, and yeah, this nade from Lee guys is only going to damage his own teammates. That was a terrible execution from him. As we see, 2-side has been stacked upon, but you don't see a fast rotate coming either. The team of ArgoN so far is playing fairly static. They commit to 1 point, and if it seems to be falling apart, they just try to do the same. They're waiting for the pushes to happen from Cashmere, which does not work either. Zenova gets 2 kills there.
Enemy troops eliminated.
And rounds off with a third. Zenova going huge in this round. Fortunately, happened off screen. This round goes to Cashmere again, so we have Knight calling about a smoke issue. Be quite hard to see as the icons are all the same. When the players might be using the wrong smoke, then see Retech fall back. Yeah, the pressure that they apply on one side here. This is how we like one side when they're playing to be defended. Doing this well. Retech still waits. Pre-fires are coming in though, so they should know that Retech is camping around this corner. Ah, they do. They push in with that pre-fires as Knight gets the frag. Now Voik has to push on quick. He's gonna wait though. Jin's already under him. Look at that. The stack has pretty much come in. To see Sean open up on Knight. Let's move over to Sean. Is there someone at the window? There's no rotate coming in either, and Chasson is playing so far back, he's not giving his team any backup. Is that... What a... Yeah, I'm not sure what they are doing when it comes to attack, but this is just awful. Look, they're just allowing Raccoon to make the 3rd frag. C4 is down, and Chasson is just chilling in the base. What are you doing, sir? Ah, he's lagging. Now that explains. That will conclude my rant. But yeah, if he's lagging, he can't do much. So the ping is already going down, so he's gonna wait for that. I don't think that we'll really have any issues with that coming in from Cashmere. Cashmere so far cruising to a lead. It's already 2-1 in their favor. It will be 3-1 after this round, most likely. Yeah, Raccoon is going to move up there. He will get caught by Chasson. He's not going to fully push through yet. But yeah, they have bomb. They don't need to take risks. I think they pretty much know around which area Chasson is playing. Smoke came in. Now they peek. Oh, Chasson misses a shot. And Jin Zhao is not going to repeat that. Round 4 going to Cashmere. And at this point, ArgoN will have to make a move quick. But as we saw the second round go to them so quickly, they might execute a fast push again. It looks like this is the case. Sean immediately opens up on Voik. Sniper being taken out. Heavy mid pressure coming out too from Cashmere as Retech finds the lead guys. Knight fights back. Where's Knight? There he is. He has got the bomb. Chasson shuts down Retech. Come on, you have the stab complete at one side. Why are you not pushing? Come on, guys. They have to play a little bit quicker. But they're not executing pushes as a team. This is not coordinated. This is just... We'll just go for it. We'll just try whatever. And so far, as we can see, that is not working well for them. As Knight walks out in the smoke with his binos. He's not really checking the right corner. Yeah, there is Zenova. He does still get the kill onto Zenova, but Jin Zhao waits there too. Round 5 also goes to Cashmere. But this is pretty much a one-way ticket, a one-way train too. For this match at least. Cashmere showing why they're the favorites. Maybe even... Well, I'm not sure if they're the fan favorites. We'll have to ask the chat for that, but they're definitely the favorites coming out to this tournament. And so far it's not going too great for them as Lee Guys fights back a little, but there is Sean still waiting. The headshot from Dougal fights back here. Get Jin Zhao too. Doesn't even deal damage there as Knight has already opened up the 2 side. But yeah, the bomb is down over at 1 side. So Voik has to go and retrieve the bomb and then move over to Knight, because Knight is just going to wait here at 2 side. That's a good move for him. But yeah, Jin Zhao has spotted the bomb. So Voik has to get the kill. Oh, he gets the kill onto Jin Zhao. This is huge. Oh, Zenova shuts down Knight. So now Voik has to retreat real quick. He's going to wait. I see Zenova even. This is not the greatest move. He's gonna walk over to the tunnel. He's just gonna put himself in a position where he's gonna be outplayed. Now he's making a lot of noise. Zenova knows exactly where he is. He's giving him the info that he needs. Voik meanwhile walking back. Zenova trying to watch that angle. Voik is gonna peek him. Oh, he didn't spot Zenova and he immediately gets headshots for his effort. He's low. Gonna pretend to move in. Zenova knows he's late. He's already pulled out his pistol at ISF Romania 2013, where Zenova was a part of Team Canada. Gonna move out. Oh, Voik still gets the kill. He's gonna deny Zenova to get that clutch. And ArgoN is still in this game somewhat miraculously, as they've taken 2 rounds so far on the EU side, and that is quite good. So they should be pretty much alive here and standing. But the next 2 rounds are going to be able to determine how this match is going to go. If both rounds are going to go to ArgoN, we're going to see a close match, most likely favoring ArgoN. If both teams win 1 round, it will be another close game with victory unsure. If Cashmere takes both of these rounds, then it's going to be a swift move towards the end. There's Sean coming out with a nade. Zhao shuts down Lee Guys. Zhao's still there. Chassol gives the backup. Just have to shut down Chassol here, but Chassol fights 2 players in total. He's still alive. Hasn't even taken damage. But yeah, 1 side has been given up. Sean set in the bomb here. Let's move over to Sean. Gonna try and get that kill. He's not looking back too much. Oh, he gets shot for his efforts as Chassol fights the 3rd kill in this round, but it does not matter. ArgoN rounds off with a 2K spray. And that is the 1 round that I was already talking about that Cashmere maybe not should be allowed to get. Because ArgoN will have to win this next round, otherwise this match will be pretty much done for. Waits here, gets naded, but only loses his helmet for it. A little bit of damage. Still waits over at 1 side. Got that important kill order, which kept ArgoN still in the game. Otherwise, they would have been at match point already and might face another whitewash. Let's retech. Oh, Voik with that flick onto Zenova. Beautiful shot from him coming out there. Now Sean has to move. Knows Lee Guys is there. Shuts down Lee Guys, and it's a 2v2. Sean just pushes on. Goes for the plant. Has already gotten 2 kills this round. Finds a headshot. Finds another one onto Knight. Very well played by him. And he rounds off here with a 4K coming out of round number 8. And they are on match point. Cashmere got those 2 rounds. And as I said earlier, this should mean that Cashmere will cruise their way through into the semifinals. It might already be over in this round. If it's not over in this round, it will be the next. But it looks like this game, this match, has been fairly one-sided altogether. ArgoN did keep it close with a good 2nd round, and that 6th round still securing the round with Voik. Does not matter in the end. Oh, there it does! Dougal gets 2 kills and Voik shuts down Sean. So the push at 1 side has been eliminated, but they have completely left 2 side open. It's just Knight who's there. He gets shot down by Zenova. And now Retech just has to give him backup. Retech's gonna do that. There's a lot of damage onto Chassol, but look at that. Why are they not sitting the bomb? They're not sitting the bomb. Zenova almost getting the kill onto Voik. But he's putting himself in trouble. He's gotta get the bomb down. He doesn't seem to be willing to do so. Gets flashed. Retech finds Voik. That's huge for them. Now Zenova has to get the bomb down. No, he's just gonna shut down Dougal. He waits for it. They're not even gonna plant the bomb. Sinova will push out to Chanson and finds the last kill. It's a GG. 7-1 on Cannon, 7-2 here on Airplane, and Cashmere to the winner bracket semifinals. Knocking ArgoN